Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Sky Factory 2.5. I hope you guys are all doing good. I'm iJevin, and today we're on episode 51, moving right along in this series. I want to apologize for missing the last couple days of this upload. Our world got corrupted somehow. I'm not sure how or what did it, but I'm going to try to be a little bit more careful from now on. I'll talk more about it once we get into the video, so let's do that now. So like I was saying, our world got corrupted. So last time I tried to enter the video, or not enter the video, but to enter the world, I couldn't. It would load and then it would crash, and it would load and it would crash. And the crash log was very weird to the point to where it was not being very specific at all. So what I had to do was just, if you've ever done, how do I explain this? Have you ever went and clicked on a folder, like say on Windows, and then you click on that folder and you go to properties and then you go to previous versions, and then you can kind of previous version your save. So I did that to like 2 or 3 days ago, and I had to kind of catch back up. So that's why where we're at right now, unfortunately. So I do apologize for that, but I guess we'll have to restart building today. We're gonna do something a little bit different this time though. As you can see, I've made my controller a little bit bigger. And that is 3 high between each one, so that means that our spacing in between is going to be 3 high. And then I have a cool idea I want to do for the design. So one thing I want to do is, do I still have the enhanced builder or the builders? No. Okay, so I had to lose that. Which one's the enhanced one? I want this one. So I just want to make a small circle. Torch. There we go. Okay, so there's the enhanced builder. Let's grab some redstone. Grab you. There we go. And rather than doing like a huge, just like, you know, big old circle, I'm gonna do something a little bit different this time, I think. Put that there, put that there. Okay, so what we want is I think I placed it wrong. Me thinks I placed it wrong. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Chat is not working. Multiplayer settings shown. There we go. So we want, not dome, full cuboid. No, that's not what I want either. That does look pretty cool though. Cylinder. Oh, okay, so our, it needs to be rotated. So maybe if I place it like this? No. Okay, so it's gotta be placed the other way. Wonder if there's like a block underneath of it. Let's try it again. There we go. Now we just need to kind of decide on the size. This doesn't need to be superhuman large. Maybe 10 on each side. That's 15. There's 12. I don't know, 12 seems like a pretty good size to go with. And then we just need to... There we go. How big is that? That will be perfect, actually. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, so we just need to, find the side that shrinks the, that's not it. I need to find the one that moves it. There we go. Is that on the same level? Fantastic. Okay, so now that we have that, all I need to do is just click this thing, and that's going to start making our circle. So that's going to give us our initial circle, and then once that's done, I want to make it like you're in the mouth of the AE system or something like that, if that makes any sense. I've got a cool idea I want to try. So, get that built. 2 more. There we go. Alright, so we can now remove all this. Okay, let me get a builder's wand. You. And then we'll fill this in real fast. I love a builder's wand. I love a good builder's wand in the morning. There we go. Okay, so now that I've got that, am I gonna have enough to finish it? Let me grab a couple more blocks. And dude, builder's wands are so OP. There we go. So now that we have that, that's a great size for what I want to do. I want to, do I have any, yeah, let's grab some of those chrome blocks. And let's see. So I was thinking that we could come up like, how many is that? That's 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 2. One, 2. And then maybe one more. So it's right over top of the corner there. Oops, wrong block. Right there. Okay. I'm not necessarily sure that's what I want, but I kind of want to have those going all the way around. I want it to kind of look like it's like eating it, almost like teeth. Okay, that didn't exactly turn out the way I wanted it to, but I do like it. I think it looks pretty neat. Just trying to think, like, maybe we should connect the top of it. Like, we could do like a circle or something. Maybe 5 on each side. I have no idea what this circle size is supposed to be. But, actually, let's do 3. If we do 3, then we can do 1, 2. I'm getting good at these circles, man. That's all I ever build, though. So something like that. That would actually look kind of cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and complete that. Oh, come back here. There we go. And then... there we go. And... there we go. Alright, now... let's just do this. I love when the time changes. I'm glad that that thing is actually working now, though. My time machine. Speeding up days super fast. It's hilarious. Something is weird here. Hold on. Did I do that right? Hold on, let's finish this side. I was looking at this and I'm like, what's going on? That one's, so this side's correct, that side's correct, that side's correct. There should be 2 there. That makes me think that that's in the wrong position. Aha! There's the problem, my friends. We has found the problem. There we go. So there. 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 Fantastic. And then... and then... there we go. Now how does that look? I really like that. I think if we do the same thing on the bottom side, it would be pretty cool as well. So like we have 3 ways to walk. This main platform will all be dedicated to AE. We might actually do some more circles inside of that. I'm not sure. Maybe we should just fill it in with like glass or something. What kind of color do we have? Any kind of special glass? Let's try this right here. Because that would be kind of cool to fill that in. But it would need to be in a circle. Actually, it's not supposed to be like that. It would be like that. And then that would just go up to the top. Yeah, I like that a lot, actually. All right, I'm going to fill all this in and kind of work on this and the bottom side. All right, guys, this actually turned out way better than I expected. There's an issue. Steal you. There we go. Yeah, this turned out so good, actually. I really like this. And then if you come in here, there's glass right here. That way you can't see anything. And so what we're going to do is we're going to build ourselves an AE system today. Like, we're going to get all the drives set up, we're going to get all the auto crafting set up and things like that. So that's why we needed this underfloor down here. I am considering removing these blocks, though. I'm not sure yet. So down here is where our auto crafting stations are going to be. So let's go ahead. You. And I'm almost certain that I lost some. And I'm pretty salty about that. Because I didn't want to lose any. Okay, right now I'm just looking for any interfaces or molecular assemblers. And my 64K auto crafting drives, of course. Naturally. You. Where'd they all go? I bet they're in the system. There we go, 64K. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our assemblers set up. And we gotta decide kind of where to put these. I had an idea for them. I'm not sure if I want to go through with it, though. Naturally, my first thought, because, you know, we kind of want to have a lot of these. I feel like I need more than just my 8 co-crafting. I bet there's more of them inside of this here. There we go. Mucho better. So I was thinking, you know, we could go here, here, and then here and here. That leaves... see, with that line in the middle. See, that's one of the reasons why I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep that circle or not. It's going to make everything kind of look like it's off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But, regardless, here's what we're going to do. For the bottom... Just for the bottom side, we're going to remove this just to kind of see how it looks. I don't really care too much either way, but one thing I really want to focus on is just making sure that AE is done correctly. There we go. Now, let's fill that back in. Do I have a wand on me? I do. Hook it up, player. Man, I am craving... Kraft macaroni and cheese. Super bad right now. There we go. Now the one thing I want to look at is underneath of here. Yeah, I just want to see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that actually looks cool, actually. I like that a lot. Okay, now we need to decide where we're going to have our auto crafting stations. So how many spaces are in between that sucker? So there is only the one space in between it. What I think we're gonna do, I think we're gonna build off of this one right here. So here, here, and then maybe there, and maybe like there. That lines up with that. Then that means that we'll have 9 auto crafting stations built, and then each one can sort of be One of the reasons why I did such a big controller was that it's gonna be easier for us to like put this stuff in here like this. Grab you, grab you. I really do. Yeah, I think that'll look pretty good in there. So the game plan now is to get all of this built and then connect it to the system so we can get all of our drives in there. All right, guys. So I want to grab some dense cable real fast. We're gonna go downstairs. I've got all the molecular assemblers and everything set up. I'm kind of curious as to seeing how many channels are on this thing, though. What was he gonna say? So 6 of 32, maybe. No, didn't say anything. Maybe it needs to be on like the other side or something. Maybe like right here. 1 of 32. Okay, doesn't really make any sense. I guess if I really wanted to test it, I should just go right here. Anything? I'm just kind of curious to see, you know, what channels are coming off of that, but it seems like it's not working or something, and they're active, which means that the device is online. I know that for a fact. 4 of 32. Okay, so it doesn't seem like there is an overabundance of channels, which is fantastic. So conduit. So I've got myself a bunch of conduit facade here, and I'm just gonna fill all these in. I'm breaking everything. I think it's raining outside. I know that's random, but it hasn't rained here in so long. Like it's been quite a while. Okay, so anyways, the game plan is to fill all this back in. So now that we have these, the only other thing we need to worry about really is the auto crafting and stuff, but that'll be next episode, I think. Because I don't plan on putting it really near this stuff, so I don't really want to worry about it. Put that right there. There. Okay, there we go. And so yeah, all of our auto crafting systems are online now. Now I want to work on I'll fill those in later. I want to work on our main AE system. And I've been trying to decide on how I want to do this, and I think I finally came up with a good idea. The only problem is I'm not sure if I have enough drives for it. Let's see if we have any drives in here, because I know we have some loose ones. I may not have any at all, to be honest with you. I don't think we'll be able to craft them either. Drive. Okay, well, let's see what it's going to take with the auto crafting system to make that right there. So let's go ahead and put this in an assembler. Because we need a bunch of these. I've been thinking about how I want to make this. So drive, craft, go. So that's going to need to make cable, which means it's going to need like a pulverizer. Okay. So that's going to take a lot of work to get all that set up. But anyways, I want to make, first off, I need glass. And I need elevators. Grab you. And you. And I'm going to fill this all in with glass. Besides the middle point. There we go. Let's do the same thing on the bottom. Okay. There we go. Alright, so now we'll be able to get up and down between floors. Fantastic. Alright, so what I want to do now is I think I'm going to go ahead and set up what I need for that auto crafting. Drive. That means it would need to make processors. It needs to make a cable. So we need to find all of those crafting components and the storages that we have here. Nope. Need that one. Need that one. See, there's so many different little pieces. Need that one. Nope. I wonder if I like lost some. It does seem like I have lost some, doesn't it? I'm missing the yellow processor. Interesting. Yeah, let's see it. Alright, well, we'll see if we can get away without it here first. Put all these over here. Now. Drive, craft, go. Is it actually gonna work? Those need to be smelted. I see. Okay, so we need a redstone furnace. Need an interface. And then need some cable. And then I need a diamond pattern with a finished processor. So printed craft 1. Alright, so now I need to make the quartz cutting knife 1. I swear I lost some patterns. I think I did. I had to have. It must have fell or something. I didn't notice it. Yeah, because the quartz cutting knife 1 is gone as well. There's a cable. There's the knife. Alright, let's go put those down there. So once just get all these basic ones going, we should be good to go. So what's it saying now? Cancel. Processor. Craft. Go. Go. It still needs to be able to craft that, so printed, and then that needs to be smelted, and then okay, so let's make another printed. You, and cancel. For the sake of this video, we're just gonna make this one so we can get our drives done. I think that's what I want right there. So drive, craft, go. I'm not sure if I did that right or not. It doesn't really tell me what it's doing. It's probably making the processors. I don't know. Anyways, so I need to get this set up though. Did it make the printed? It didn't make the printed. Make 10 of those. Let's do this myself. And put those in there. I can't believe those take like 2 at a time though. There we go. Is that cancel? Okay, so is it gonna make drives now? Make 1. But then again, so what I want to do is I want to surround this entire thing with drives, right? I was even considering surrounding the entire outside portion with drives on the first floor, but then they wouldn't be pointed in the right direction. I need to get automation for that set up really quickly. Once I have that done, we'll come back. Alright guys, so for the most part, I've got the drives crafted. something like a move like this, it's going to take time to get everything situated. Once we get everything sort of in the right spots and things, it'll start going a little bit smoother. So the game plan here is to do this. And then have this one 3 high. And then let me just steal you. Steal you. So then we'll have an entrance on all 4 sides. And I'm hoping that will be enough. You. Just like so. So all 4 sides will be connected. And then that'll be all the way around us. This thing is a little bit laggy on what it's doing though. So like it can craft drives. Craft 1. So I crafted 1. I think that's because we have processors in the system. We have 10 processors in the system. If we take those out, I think there's an error somewhere. I'm sure it's in there somewhere. I just don't know where it's at yet. U20, and it's missing. Yeah, so it's just got little errors here and there. Gonna have to work on that. I can pretty much do it by hand to finish the rest of the room. Game plan for now is to get the rest of those crafted by hand, get all of our monitors in there, because the monitors are going to sit somewhere. I'm just not exactly sure yet where I should put them, though. That's a good idea. That's a good question, actually. Where am I going to put the monitors? Let's see. We have pretty much 3 of each. I mean, we could put them up here. But that would be kind of in the way of that. Huh. I don't know. I never considered the monitors to be exactly right. I mean, wonder what would, well, I guess what would we consider the front and back? You know, since it's circle, it's kind of hard to tell what's front and what's back. I don't want to have to look up to do AE either. Really gonna make me have to work hard at this one, aren't you guys? Well, I guess we could change it a little bit and make the entrances on the sides. Well, then that would be, let me move this, hold on. Up there. So have the entrances there, then have that there, then have our stuff there. So the only problem is that would be pretty big. Not to mention those wouldn't be able to touch. I'm gonna have to figure something out, but I want to do something just like this, I think. All right, guys, the new base is starting to come together quite nicely. Oh no, I missed one. What's the interface? Grab that. There we go. Thought I got them all, but so I got all the cables patched up. Oh, I wanted to show you up top what I decided to do for the monitor situation. Just fly in. Why? I don't know why I didn't think of that before. We have glass over top of us, so there's no rain can get in here. We can get up and down levels here, and we have all 3 of our monitors. And I decided to go with smart cable this time, just to kind of. I think smart cable has a better look to it, to be honest with you. I like it a lot better. So next episode, we are going to have to work on getting all of our machines reset up, but we're going to make another area for that, I think. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, though. If you did, obviously hope you would consider leaving a rating. Negative or positive, I just want to see feedback. Otherwise, I hope you guys all have a great day. This is iJevin. Peace out.